Welcome to yet another episode of Think With Maro. I'm with a guest, and her name is Flo. Unless she has another name that she has to. That's how I know you.
Florence Nightingale Mugenyi. It's my name. Work with Charlie Gonza Fashions. I'm a fashionista. I'm a designer.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Basically, and you are a traveler.
Oh, I love traveling so much, and I'm willing to travel everywhere.
Yeah, because
in and out of this country.
I remember us being on a trip in Kapchorwa together.
Yeah.
And you had fun. I had fun. Yes, I was, shooting a video. But yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. But you guys had the most fun because you had it rain on you while climbing the first. I think it was the second fall of CP. It was the second one.
Yes. It was the best
the
experience ever. CP Falls. It's just so cool.
I know, but you didn't fall. You didn't do anything.
No,
there was nothing.
Fall.
Nothing happened.
Everything went on so smoothly.
That's good. That's good.
Though it's serious hiking, that place.
Yeah, I know.
So serious.
And I'm not really a hiker. I'm not good at hiking. Whenever it comes about, I'm like, no, I'm not going to hike. But again, when I have a challenge, I do it. That's the thing. With me, there are many things that I don't do. But when it comes to when I want something, I go get it. So I hike I hike when there is really
when you must
need and I must. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was my first time hiking though, but I loved the experience. It was so good. It was great. We enjoyed the falls. It rained on us, like serious rain, because it was raining after 3 minutes.
I saw the pictures.
Every after how many minutes it was raining, and plus the falls. It became so
we
massive.
sent the rain. I'm kidding because we also.
Because I remember when you came, when we came from the hiking.
Yeah, it was.
You had some performance, you and Lillian.
Yeah, but it was.
How come it didn't rain?
Because but it rained on us. I'm just kidding. It was raining on us on the other side. We were trying to shoot a video and it was all messy, and we have some pictures. But we also took videos in the rain. We didn't care much about it drizzling or raining, but mostly this organizes because you have equipment that is so expensive and so precious to just put into water or what. And we had a generator, and then there's raining on the generator. Then that's also dangerous, electricity. But other than that, if there was a way, we could still shoot in the rain because
rain
it was okay. And
so good to enjoy when you're enjoying it. As in when you're not having anything that can get spoiled, rain is always good to play.
Exactly. But me with my white suit, I was soaked. I was soaked, and then passing through the mud, my shoe was done. Cause
that was the fun bit of it all.
Yeah. Also, it was fun, but man, yeah. Apart from spoiling my white and the rain and CP and the experience in CP, the food in CP. I know you love dancing because I saw you dancing.
That's the food.
And yes. And so I would love to know more about you, Flo.
I studied fashion. I'm a fashionista by profession.
Okay.
I did my certificate at Zambia here. There is
really?
A school called COA CVTS.
Oh, yeah.
Centenary Vocational Training School.
Okay.
And then I did my diploma at Records Fashion School.
Okay.
Which is in Kapchorwa now.
Yeah.
It produces very, very serious fashionistas, fashion designers. Yeah. Recently, they were in Project X.
Oh, yes. Project X, the one of Lillian Bawazi.
Exactly.
And all this
and they won.
Wow. Nice.
So, Records Fashion School, it's a go. Like, you have to go to Records if you need fashion, because it's the best school so far that I know.
Okay.
That deals in fashion in Uganda. Truth be told.
Okay.
Because they get you right from the start.
Yeah, like
from the basement.
Yeah.
You start the drawing of the models. you draw your model, you dress your model, then you make that outfit for your model.
Yeah.
And then you shine like that.
Yeah.
They've been to different places. Students go to, like, recently they were in, is it Paris?
Oh, Paris.
Yeah, like they...
The city of love. Have you been?
Not yet. They've been there, but yeah, they really move a lot. They get opportunities. Yes, that's...
Tell you a funny story. I was in Paris for... You know, when I watched some movies where they say Paris by night or something like that, I think my experience was also the same. We were invited by Mark Foster, a big superstar in Germany, and me and Morris Kier, of course, because we did the song, three of us, from here. And the song was doing well, and it was on the album, and then they were redoing the album and calling it Schwarz und Schwarz, like white and black, or Schwarz und Weiß, like Schwarz und Weiß, something like black and white. Okay, so we had to go to Paris to redo the album, but do it acoustically. It was a gift to the fans of Mark Foster. It was an acoustic version, and it was only a piano, and you sing. It was, very nicely produced and everything. But the funny story was going to Paris, sleep that night, do dress rehearsals that day, perform, and then the next morning get ready to get out.
Wow.
So I was in Paris. I didn't go to the Eiffel Tower. If you wanted to ask about the Eiffel Tower, but I was on the streets, of course.
At least you were there.
Yeah, I was on the streets, and I admired the people, and I had some tea and coffee there. I don't do coffee, so I did tea. Yeah, but that's how it. Oh,
okay.
Short while. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I have something to ask you.
Okay.
It's not one or two. There are a lot to ask.
Okay.
My first question is,
yeah,
how did you come up with Think With Maro?
First is I am celebrating 10 years in the music game. So I thought of a way I would connect with my people and all this. When it came to my mind, I was like, why don't I just share with my people my mind? Because maybe they see the music, they don't actually believe I write the music. Maybe they enjoy it and they love it, but they know me from maybe the interviews that I make, but the interviews have like limited minutes, and it's for sure. It's for show. Like you're trying to showcase something. So I will come and talk about my project or say whatever they ask me is what I reply.
Yeah.
So here I get a chance. I get a chance to actually share. I speak with you. We speak about anything and everything, and we are pointless. But again, it's a conversation, because that's how a conversation has to be. Conversation is just free flow. Like you say something, I remember something, maybe it's funny, and I tell you about it, like that. So that connects me with the fan more than when they watch my interviews and I'm just talking about myself, but in the sense of like my business. Right here, I'm not talking about my business. I'm just talking about me, talking about my experience, talking about my thoughts. So that's why I came up with Think With Maro, linked up with a guy called Charles, and we had a meeting with Mapenzi Media. They bought the idea, and now the baby was born. Yeah. And
now it's working, because it's on YouTube. I always watch your skits.
Wow, thanks.
I think I've watched everything that you post.
Wow, thanks.
Do you be there and you feel like, I think I've lived this day several times?
A day?
Yes.
Having a deja vu or something?
Exactly.
Yeah, many times. That's something that happens, and it happens in real time. You feel like, I think I've been here, and then you're actually thinking that even what you're doing right there, when you're thinking you've been there, is exactly what was done, and every person or whatever they say in that day is what you actually heard or you saw. So I think we've been in this world before, and then sometimes we find those moments where we remember everything. That's what I think. What do you think a deja vu comes? Where do you think it comes from?
I don't know, but
because it's not a dream. It's not a dream. It would be a daydream, but no, daydreams are different. But
true, because there are times.
Because this is a daydream that comes true. So
there are times when you be thinking of something today,
yeah.
and then in like 2 weeks, it true happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a deja vu.
That's a deja vu. Like it happens, and you feel like you've been here.
Yes, I've been here before.
You wore the same clothes. You said the same word.
About it.
Yeah, but it's not that you thought about it. It's because it's happening. It happens, like the exact angles, the exact the way you saw it, the way the people come and approach you, or in the same colors. So some things are spiritual and unexplainable.
I know.
It's not easy to explain. It's not easy. But before you go to your next question, what is that weird dream that always comes back? Do you have that?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I don't know if it's bad or good.
Tell me about it.
I don't know even how to explain it.
Uh-huh.
There are people who interpret dreams. I don't know.
They will help us. They will comment.
Exactly.
Okay.
Because I've always had this dream. Actually, I've had it like more than 3 times. But this dream, I'm always flying. You're flying, going this side, and life is good. Like you're enjoying. You fly.
Yeah.
I don't know how it comes. I don't know why it comes.
I think we are meant to fly, because my dream is the same, but mine is like I put one leg up, and when I put that leg up, I am going.
I know.
And whenever I want to go up, I just put one more leg up, and I'm gone, like far. But the other funny thing that I dream about is if I sorry, but if I don't wear drawers when I'm sleeping, I'm going to dream when I'm naked. For example, doing this show while I'm naked.
Wow.
So it's really uncomfortable. I feel like, what? Until I wake up. I have to wake up from that dream to actually maybe wear something and then sleep, because I can never do that. So from my childhood, I don't sleep without anything.
And then
I have to have drawers.
Have you had a dream? You wake up and you go back to the same dream?
Yeah, it has happened.
I thought I was abnormal.
No.
But now I'm normal.
No, the abnormal one who dreams about being naked in public. I dream about everything I do in my normal day, but while naked. So think about it when I'm on stage and really.
And then, are you living your dream? Like, this is the dream I dreamt of. This is where I've always wanted to be, and today I'm there.
Well, I will say yes and no, because most of the time I always say that the dream is so big and it's like a balloon, but the air is the hustle. So whenever we get closer, we pump this balloon, it gets bigger, and like whenever we touch it, it's just becoming bigger, and we keep on dreaming. So the dream was not small to this extent. Yes, but most of the things that I dreamt about, I have done. We are sitting in a studio that I own. It has been here for 4, coming to 5 years. I've done multiple albums. I've done songs with legends. I am counted among the greatest. That is no lie. I'm not trying to brag, because my people that I believe in tell me I'm the greatest. You get my point?
True.
I don't need a red card from any other person.
Exactly.
That those people I know that believe in me and they are honest to me, they tell me that. So that is my red card, and I believe that yes, I'm living the dream, but there's just there's still more. It becomes bigger whenever I get close, because there's now, for Uganda, I feel like yes, it's engulfed, but there's again some parts that I have not reached. Then when I feel like I've reached Tanzania, Kenya, and all these other places, I feel like now Germany, there are some people that I'm connecting with, and it becomes bigger. So it's bigger and bigger every time I get closer.
Okay. And what do you do about what people think about you?
Well, most of the time, these are things that I ignore. Yes, that's one of the things I ignore, because your thoughts are your thoughts. Just for example, right here, if you ask me something about a musician right now, or something political and everything, I would answer honestly, but I wouldn't expect that person to be mad at me, because that's my thought. Let him just tell me what he thinks he is, or so I don't mind what people think. I care about if I'm doing what's right, and for myself actually, because most of the time we take more time or give people more time and attention, and we forget to live our lives. True, and that is also so Ugandan of us, because Ugandans will please their best friend and forget themselves. So by the time they want to be pleased, this person actually moved on to a next level, because you actually put him on that same next level. You would start to envy. I did this to you, I did this for you, but that's wrong.
We were there together.
You were there together, so you have to, if I am helping you, because most of the time our friends offload a lot of anger they have and all the misery they have, and we absorb it and tell them everything is going to be all right, and we forget to also offload, because time is not enough. Someone has just offloaded
on your head
a big truck, yeah,
and then you're carrying it,
and you're carrying it, and you feel like, oh my God, now I have to offload and also tell that person that I'm hurting, or this is what is going on in my life. They would feel like, okay, I postpone, and you keep on postponing, but this person will keep on offloading. So you become the ground that absorbs the other's misery and all these worries and all these things, and then you are the advisor and everything, and then there's a line drawn. The other person will always cry to you, and in the end, after years and years, when you want to cry to them, it will be hard, because you already created something. Every day we learn something. So I've learned that with my friends, I have to let them offload, and then also start to find a way of introducing my part, and talk about myself, and talk about what is hurting me, so that friend also helps you, because they may be crying, but they can have some advice, some good advice, and it can help you in life, just as you've helped them. So it's always much important that you and your friend try to get a middle ground and solve some things. So I wouldn't mind what other people say about me. I totally focus on me, so that they learn also from me, because sometimes you just have to do you.
Fear is a factor, right?
Yes.
What would you do if fear was not a factor and you cannot fail?
With fear comes sacrifices. Is that the plural of sacrifice? Maybe, yeah. Yeah. So when we talk about sacrifice, it means there's also favor.
Yeah.
In favor of and sacrifice. So just as also we favor some friends and sacrifice one another, if it's your birthday and it's another person's birthday on the same date, or a wedding and it's your birthday, I have to sacrifice one, but it doesn't mean I don't love. Or so decision.
Go for the wedding, which
so
is once
exactly
in a
there's
lifetime.
decision, there's sacrifice, and Yeah, so those three things come because you also fear what the repercussions.
True.
And so I wouldn't say there's something that I would do without fear. We live in fear, but different types of fear. So yeah.
You've made a decision out of fear, and then you later on realize, okay, this decision is wrong. I think I was scared, or I was.
Yeah. I've made many. Yeah, I mean, we all sometimes blunder, and we are making choices.
Yeah.
Yeah, but again, we have to make sure that what we did was. We have to prove ourselves wrong or right, actually right, because I remember one of the decisions that I made is I let my management go, but after doing it I was like, oh damn, these people are not going to see that it is business because they were my friends.
True. I'm
going to lose friends. And yes, I've been fighting all my life now, all my life that I've known them. Ever since I left them, I've been fighting to get them back, but not to also show that I'm fighting. You get my point? Because I lost friends in the process of saying, don't manage me anymore, and the company goes on. Then the company, I was scrapped off the CEO list, and I had to register my own company, which is Volume Up Records. Uganda Limited, then left Humble Management to them, but after making all these dreams come true.
You realized they helped you?
Not about helping, is I realized I lost friends when I said we are not working together anymore.
That helped you build your Volume Up? No,
Volume Up, I built it
after separating.
After separating.
That's what I'm saying.
If I stayed with them, I think we would
Volume Up. You'd have stayed there.
Listen, yeah, true. Like exactly. if I stayed again, I wouldn't have gotten Volume Up. So you gain, but that's again you're losing something.
In this, guys.
Exactly. You lose, you gain, you lose. Yeah, that's how it is. That's how life is.
What are you grateful for in life? Yeah. In the life you're living?
I'm grateful for life itself. I'm grateful for the friends that stay in my life. Yes, I'm grateful for the attention, because what matters is attention is good. What matters is what you do with your attention, with the attention. Because I may give you attention, I'm listening to you, but what are you going to say? There's a teacher in geography who used to say that I can hear you speak, but what are you saying? You get, because people can hear you speak, but when they listen, what are you saying? Like basically, they're not listening. They can hear you, but they're not listening. So when they hear the content and what you're saying, there comes, maybe success, maybe advice, maybe, the next level. So I'm grateful for the attention that I'm given. It gives me a chance to express myself. I'm grateful that music gave me a voice. I used not to really speak a lot. So my dad is also always wondering, where do you get all those words and whatever? Okay, you get. Yeah. So, but I'm really grateful for those who believe in me. Yeah, I feel like that's the most important thing you could get as a human. If people believe in you, believe in what you say. And if you're honest also, because if they believe in you and you're not honest, then you're misleading some people. True. And leading them to a dead end. What's up?